Hi guys, my first YouTube video in forever. I've only ever made a couple. I want to establish my credentials a little bit regarding this particular topic, which is moon landing hoax. Okay, I'm a historical anomaly researcher, an amateur, but that's what we are. We are that. We are not, quote, conspiracy theorists. We are historical anomaly researchers. But I do have a problem with the way we're presenting a certain argument. We're making bad examples that are easily debunked, and that argument is the angles of shadows arguments. And so one of the reasons I wanted to start doing videos was to make good points about that. But before I do that, so you don't think I'm some kind of an agent, I want to bring up some of the very best arguments there are that are just straight evidence in front of your face without a lot of extra, circumstantial stuff involved. And so I'm going to do that with this first video and then the second video, and then I'll start my critique on the shadows. So the first thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that Apollo 17 astronauts, when they're planting the flag, they're in front of a wall. Okay, it's obvious they're in front of a wall. So first of all, I want to show you the landing site. This does have a legend, as you see down here. So here's the landing site of Apollo 17. You can see Apollo 17 here, and this is where you can find a lot of the data is on this site. You can find a lot of stuff on that site. So there's the site, and I get the impression that the flag is placed in this direction compared to the site itself. So if you're looking toward the flag, you're looking back here, but don't absolutely quote me on that. But the point is that the closest feature here, the closest feature is, I'm sorry I don't have a ruler, but it's got to be something like, a kilometer and a quarter or so. At different angles, that gets a lot bigger, a good 2 kilometers. Okay, so 5 kilometers is 3 miles. So 2.5 kilometers is, a mile and a half. And then if it was going in this direction, it's obviously much further than that. It's 4, 5, 6 kilometers. I think the angle is more like this, but the point is that you can see that this is not a vertical area, neither one. I want you to see this real quick, though. Apollo 17 was the last mission. These are astronauts Cernan and Schmidt, and they placed the flag much further away than usual. You will see that they're standing up against a wall. When you're far away and perpendicular to this wall, this background, you wouldn't be able to tell as well. But by the time they zoom in, you can tell. So let me show you that to you real quick and then get off for this video here. Okay, this is where they're starting out going. I want you to notice how that background looks. They're starting to zoom in now because they went so far away. Much further away than some of the flags are placed, and probably the furthest, but I can't. Don't quote me on that. Right now, it should become somewhat evident. This is vertical. This is a wall. You can see the seam here. We'll talk about that more briefly. Let's watch a little bit more. Now that they zoomed in, it's even more obvious. This looks like a wall behind them. What this is they built this up so that the cut in between the vertical and the horizontal isn't so drastic. It's like a little ramp here of soil and dirt. Let's just finish this up by looking at a few different shots of this so you can get a good idea of it. The seam is really, really obvious here. So that's one of the ones I want to tell you about, and that's really it for me for now. I just wanted to establish that. I'm going to talk about one other really good singular piece of evidence in the next video, so hold on for that one. Thank you.